Hey, Matt here, hope you're doing alright. So it's a rather chilly Dubai. Sit on this balcony, reluctantly. The wind's cold, Dubai's cold. It was cold this time last year as well. Like horrible, and it's really cold. But anyway, I want to talk to you about something amazing that is happening. And it feels like right now it could almost be the start of the end for ChatGPT. I'm sure it's not, because they'll always pull something out of the bag. But what I'm seeing in the AI industry right now is Claude is just taking over in a way I did not think I would see. So the latest Claude models are unreal. And Anthropic have been doing amazing things. They've brought out Claude for Chrome. They've brought out Claude Cowork. They've brought out, obviously, not so recently, but Claude Code. And then obviously there's the LLM Claude and a bunch of other little bits and bobs. They're always pushing the boundaries. And I'll tell you what's happening, right? And I'm seeing this across the board. There's a clear divide coming whereby consumers are tending to, with first mover advantage, like use ChatGPT. Consumers obviously they're not at the forefront of AI. They just use what they used to, and it doesn't matter how many balls ChatGPT and Scam Altman fumble. It doesn't seem to make a difference for consumers. They don't realize that there's better things out there, and for what they want, relationship advice, cooking recipe ideas, and whatever else normal people use AI for these days. Because I think ChatGPT's got like 1 billion weekly users on ChatGPT, which is absolutely bonkers. But what's happening is there's this divide that I'm noticing in that consumers just stick with what they used to and what they've got a subscription for, and that's ChatGPT. And then you've got real business users that are really starting to push to other models that are getting better, especially Claude. Right now, Claude is red hot in the entrepreneurial space. Gemini, Google, is doing great things. Google's really caught up and kind of overtaken ChatGPT in many ways, and it is becoming the LLM of choice for a lot of people. Google are doing amazing things with their AI. Just when you thought it was over for Google, they come whizzing along and do amazing things. Look at all their video generation models and stuff. Google are doing amazing things in the AI space. Everyone's caught up and kind of overtaking ChatGPT right now. Now, this is the nature of the things. I'll make this video now, and ChatGPT or OpenAI will come out with something that's groundbreaking, that blows everyone away. I know they're working on consumer hardware, so like I think they're doubling down on like some hardware element. I think that's what they're working on in the sidelines. But I think anyone that's close to AI space will understand that ChatGPT is still good for your everyday kind of consumer use, but increasingly so, like I say, the other models are taking ChatGPT's crown to the point whereby if it carries on, ChatGPT is getting such a poor reputation amongst those that know that it's looking like it's not going to go well for them. So what's so great about Claude? I see you asking, right? So it's just the last couple of weeks or so, everybody that's using AI for business, or AI, essentially entrepreneurs, founders, and people that are pushing the barriers of AI and want the best, they are all pretty much saying Claude is the one, and it is. Claude is unreal right now, to the point whereby I'm even considering cancelling my ChatGPT subscription because I'm in the AI industry and I need to stay at the forefront of everything. I'm probably not gonna right now, but honestly, has there been times in the last couple of weeks where I've just gone, yeah, I'm just gonna cancel it? Yeah, there really has. Now, there's still API use cases. So if you're building SaaS using AI, and that's what I talk about on this channel, then there is still gonna be use cases for using OpenAI's API. So basically, the API is how software products talk to each other. So if you want to add a digital brain into your SaaS, then OpenAI's API still makes a whole lot of sense for a lot of people, I believe, don't quote me on it, but it's cheaper than the Anthropic Claude models for the API usage, and it's still a good all-round digital brain. You want it to do something kind of lightweight, just, you know, throw a brain at this thing, throw AI at this thing, then OpenAI is still great as an API to plug into your SaaS. I'm not saying don't use it for that. It would still be probably my primary model of choice for API usage for the vast majority of use cases, unless it's something specialized like copywriting or something like that. Then Claude and Gemini are both better than ChatGPT, hands down. So it's really, it felt like ChatGPT stormed the world and like made consumer grade AI LLMs or AI models like really like just changed the world and like just came out of the gate like going nuts. But they're like slowly everybody's caught up and I dare say overtaken in many ways. Like what's happening now is, like I say, ChatGPT is kind of like the all-rounder. It's okay, all-rounder, but it's not the specialist anymore. So for code, you're not going to use anything from OpenAI. Some people do, but you're not going to use anything from OpenAI. If you know what you're doing, Claude Code is the one right now. Absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. There's other kind of LLMs that are doing great things in the coding space, but Claude is great. And the fact that you've got Claude for Chrome, which automates the browser, and I know you've got things like Perplexity's Comet browser that does things like this, but Claude's really doing it in a really sexy way. And there's skills you can build into Claude, so you can give it kind of like its own superpowers. And they've just renamed something and called it tasks, I think it is. So it feels like day by day, Claude's pushing the boundaries and getting better. Claude Cowork, which is Claude Code, but for your desktop on a Mac only, and only new Macs. It don't run on my Mac. I'm using Ollie's Mac at the minute because mine's in Dubai Mall in the Apple Store getting fixed. In fact, it's ready, so I'll get it back. But even that, it won't work on that. It's only Apple Silicon, and mine's Intel Silicon, and so it's Ollie's. They're a few years old, but they're still running lovely. So I'm a little bit like I don't want to upgrade just for Claude Code. I kind of want Claude Cowork, but when a new Air or MacBook Pro comes out, I think I'm gonna have to do it because I want to use it. But like Claude for Chrome's amazing, and I can use that. Claude Code's amazing. I use it all day, every day. I am burning through that max plan to the point whereby I'm actually hitting cooldowns, because you can do all sorts of stuff. You can scrape leads from Google. You can have it rearrange your. You throw it a desktop folder that's just got files and folders everywhere. It will just sort them for you. You could throw it at anything basically. Answer your emails. Just load up Gmail in your browser. Say just sort my emails out. Delete the spam. Reply to these messages. Blah blah blah. And it will just go do it. And it's like, as far as automation goes, agents go, Claude Code, they're really doing special things. But it seems to be only the entrepreneurial / coder community that really understand the power of Claude Code right now. Consumers are still asking ChatGPT to analyze their dream from last night. So if you're in business, if you're building software as a service, even on the marketing and sales side of things, Claude is unreal. There was a period of time where Gemini was really pushing the forefront, but like, and it is this, the race. It goes like this. It's like this. Like 1 week I'm saying Claude, like a couple of weeks before that I'm saying Gemini. Like it's a crazy AI race. Who wins? Who knows? But Anthropic, I like Claude. I trust Anthropic. They're doing amazing things. I think there's been some outage today. Everybody that knows anything about AI is blazing a max subscription on Claude right now because of Claude Code and Claude Cowork and Claude for Chrome. If you don't have it and you're in business, you need to start looking at Claude. You just need to, because for business owners, marketers, SaaS founders, anyone that's pushing the boundaries of AI, Claude is moving so fast you can't even keep up with its capabilities. Now everybody's figuring this out, and I think they're having problems with compute, but honestly, as far as models go, as far as functionality goes, as far as a team that's trusted and pushing the boundaries, honestly, it's so good. So yeah, do I think ChatGPT are at risk of being made semi-irrelevant? I mean, they're huge, they're massive, like they're not going to go anywhere overnight, but are they at risk of getting seriously overtaken to the point whereby anybody serious about AI kind of forgets them? If they don't pull something out of the bag real soon, then yes, probably. I'm seeing more and more people talk about cancelling their ChatGPT subscriptions. And when you think about what the models are good at, right now, the best models, like if you think about ChatGPT, it was an all-rounder. You could talk to it, it was great voice, it could write, it could reason, like it was great at everything, kind of all-rounder. But as the other models have got better and the development of those platforms have got better, what I'm seeing right now, if I had to say, is for voice, honestly, Grok is probably the best in the world right now. Grok, yes, Elon Musk's X, Grok. Grok's probably the best voice in the world. It's got different, you can talk to Grok, right? You give it different voices, but you can talk to Grok and you can choose the style of its kind of personality, if you like. I can't remember what Grok call it, but so imagine if you want someone unhinged, select the unhinged one and start talking to it. It won't be long before you're going, oh my God, who came up with this? They are twisted. And then there's a romantic one. There's like a sexy adult one. It's really advanced. It's got real deep personality, more than all the others. Like I say, it's a little bit unhinged. It's a little bit like wacky and like you can have crazy kind of adult conversations with it. And like I can imagine some people getting quite seduced by it and stuff. Like Grok for voice is probably the best right now. Claude voice, it's not great, but Grok's voice, amazing. ChatGPT's always been pretty solid for voice, but Grok is the one. For writing and coding, you cannot be Claude right now. Absolutely, Claude is absolutely whooping everybody. And then ChatGPT, like I say, it's a little bit consumer right now, so meh. Gemini pushing the boundaries, the video generation and all that stuff, unreal. But you've got loads of other models like HeyGen and loads of others. So anyway, the point of this video is if you're not using Claude, then you need to be using Claude. Claude is the one right now, red hot, changing all the time, pushing the boundaries, and you need to get on it. Right, that's it, that's the video. Comment, all that stuff, like and all that stuff. I'm going inside because it's windy and it's cold and it's horrible. Hope you're doing all right, hope you're smashing it. And I'm very, very, very close to my 21-day challenge coming out, whereby you'll be able to follow the challenge. It'll help you come up with an idea, it'll help you plan, and it'll help you build your entire SaaS product. So 21 days from when you go on the challenge, you do the little tasks every day for 21 days, you get to the end of it, you've got hopefully a saleable SaaS in 21 days using AI, even if you've never written any code before. Unreal. And it's an app, so it's actually coded in the methods that I teach within it. So it is an app, and it's an interactive app with lessons, and you go through it and it helps you build an app with my app that I created with the same methods that are in the app. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. I've never seen anyone do anything like it before. As far as I'm aware, it is a first. So yeah, almost done. It will be out for sure next week. Just putting the finishing touches on it. Right, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.